Hi, I'm Amanda Gallucci, iAcquire's Associate Content Strategist, and today we're going to cover the last chapter of Patty Mugen's The Link Building book. And it's basically just a resource section of a bunch of tools. He starts off with a disclaimer that he actually doesn't use many tools himself and that he doesn't think you should rely on tools 100%. But I'm just going to cover like 2 or so of the best tools in every section so that you get an idea, and definitely check out the book for the full list that he has. So the first area is link analysis, and those are your basic tools like Majestic SEO, Open Site Explorer, where you're just looking at all of your links. And basically all the tools do 2 things. They're good for link prospecting and for looking at what links your competitors have. He also has a section on competitive analysis, but in that section there's only one tool, and that's search metrics, because in that tool you can compare competitors' traffic and keywords, what keywords you're both ranking for. So that's his only recommendation for that. So another area is outreach, and there's a bunch of tools, but 2 of the best ones are BuzzStream, and that's really great because you can input a website and it'll find all the contact information on that site, so you don't have to be searching for contacts on every site you go to. And the other is Reportive, and if you're using Gmail, there's just a little box that looks better than that, but it basically pulls up everything that they can about the contact, so the person's picture, Twitter handle, LinkedIn, everything that you would want to know about them all in one place on the side of your inbox. There's a bunch of similar tools, but basically the whole point of using tools for outreach is to find people who are the best people to connect with and find out as much as you can about those people. You can also use tools right into your browser. So 2 Chrome plugins that he talks about are Scrape Similar and Check My Links. For Scrape Similar, he talks about if you want to copy and paste a bunch of URLs, but that could take a lot of time, instead you can just scrape the page for all URLs that are formatted a certain way. And for Check My Links, it's basically just a broken link finder, which will do it for you instead of you having to manually check every link. The biggest section in the whole chapter is about finding link opportunities. 3 of the best tools he talks about are here. Wordtracker Link Builder is a tool that looks for what people are linking to your competitors but not you, so that you can then reach out to those people. Local Citation Finder by Whitespark is a tool that tells you where you can advertise your business locally. And then Help a Reporter Out is a great tool where you can subscribe by email and you'll get all these queries by reporters and writers who have topics and need a source. So if you find a topic that matches something that you have a story about, you can get a link that way. Finally, my biggest recommendation is to buy the book, because he actually has an updated list of all of these tools, and only if you buy the book you can click on the link and look through the most recent tools, anything he's added or changed. And that's really the best way that you can get all the tools there are. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for reading along with us, and stay tuned for next week as we start a new Cliff Notes Tuesday series.